Consolidate yourselves. We're going to have a fight. Light tanks versus light tanks. Who would win? I bet mine would. Not willing to bet a lot on that, but I bet I would. Really need something to guard this top line. Okay, now that these guys are starting to arrive, I can get all of you, with the exception of you, here. I want to stop them getting to this. Who controls that? Chad. Oh no, that's still me. Go. Alright, we're starting to get some manpower. These guys just need guns, which we are producing at as fast a rate as we can. We're actually almost at our unit cap. Unfortunately, the French are being annoyingly quick at actually bringing reinforcements in here. Doesn't look like they're having any success in pushing us back in Europe, so this is where the war is going to be won or lost. I just need to hold them in Africa. Unfortunately, I didn't take Chad out, which is annoying. Now we have a pretty high planning preparation, so I'm going to wait until my tanks get into this position, and then we'll trigger an attack. Oh, they're bringing in loads of reinforcements down here as well, for Pete's sake. Take that out. Their troops are just flooding into Africa at the moment. Everyone who's fighting against France is just driven south. Yeah, that's definitely what's happened. What I absolutely cannot allow is these to link up. That would be basically the end of me. Alright, let's do the royal tour. In Africa, we mostly rule through local intermediaries, kings and chieftains whose rule we back with an iron authority. We can use them to help modernize from the ground up, while also integrating them better into the empire by introducing them to the society of kings, dukes and other royalty that makes up the larger empire. Sounds good to me, and we have actually finished all of this. Right, it is time to industrialize. Wait. Yeah. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. 100, 100. Go. Because manpower should start recovering. Although, oh, for Pete's sake. You. Can you attack infantry? Yes, you can. Good. Don't think that these guys are actually strong enough to attack anything, because they are only militia units. Maybe I do need to bring these guys home. No, 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 no. Don't get distracted. Because we are the reason that we're holding here, I think. Egypt declared war on Sudan. The second modest revolt. The Sudan has long been known as the land of religious firebrands and fierce peoples, a fact that even the British Empire at its peak was forced to discover at the end of the last century. Now it seems the Egyptians are once more facing a serious revolt in the southern region, led by Abd al-Rahman al-Mahdi, the son of Muhammad Ahmed, the Mahdi of the original 1881 rebellion. Oh, it should be good. Panzer Abwehr is done. Ah, they've broken through. God damn it. How are they so fast? They're outrunning light tanks in my own home territory. really don't want to have to give Niger up. All of that work I've done on compliance would be lost. Oh, that's true. I do need recon. Yeah, okay. When field hospitals are finished, we'll do that, because we're not actually building field hospitals. I don't have the support equipment for it. I can't afford to hold this. Unfortunately, this means this connection may well be established. I need my line to be right there. I need it to be a beefy line. You got sir. Oh, for Pete's sake. I just don't have enough troops down here. When in doubt, attack! Complete opposite what I usually say, but I have to start somewhere. And you guys are under continual harassment. Are you not getting any supply? There you are. It's just bad attrition there. I have a feeling that we're going to lose this war of attrition. Like we as a whole faction, not just me. We've stalled heavily up in Russia, and that was really where our victory condition lay. I don't think I can hold that section down there. Back off. We lose a tank. We had 6. Yeah, we did. Bugger. Even my tanks are scrambling to get into position. And these guys are the fast ones. They move 12 kilometers. With Rome and the Vatican now controlled by the Socialist Republic of Italy, the syndicalist government has forced the Vatican to elect a new pope, Achille Lainart, the infamous socialist cardinal, now Pope Johann the 23rd. Oh, sorry, Pope John the 23rd. I misread that. Many are suggesting that this is not a true papal conclave and that Lainart is a false pope with no ability to issue edicts on the Catholic Church. Catholic faithful around the world are torn as to whether this new pope should be accepted or whether the position of the head of the Catholic Church is, for the first time in centuries, simply vacant. How terrible. I would like you to punch through here if possible. Use your speed for a change. Royal tours are done. Fall of Buenos Aires. The Patagonian revolutionaries have achieved a significant victory today as the flag of the Patagonian movement flies proudly over the Casa Rosada. And recon. And doctrine. Vast offensives. Here we go. Now we get the infantry combat width reduction. Hail. It's about time. And we can get honorary officers, which gives us more political power. The core of our authority are the Askari, who obey without question, and the local authorities who can effectively administrate our territories. We should blend the two by adopting kings and chieftains as honorary officers in our armed forces. My oil supply is almost dried up. Venezuela. Thank you. Germany. Need more steel. Thank you. Argentina is annexed, and the syndicalists just grow stronger and stronger. How are you so flipping fast? Your infantry! We are in a bit of a black hole supply-wise here. You're retreating. No! No, you should be able to push through that. And yet, they keep on bringing more and more troops in. You can't beat tanks. My tanks are worse than their tanks. I just don't understand how they're moving so fast down here. Like, their supply, especially in this corridor, should be absolute garbage. They're moving along the Sahara. I'm also shocked at how many ships are getting through to supply this, because they are pushing out rapidly. Come on, push them out before they get reinforcements. Stop them reinforcing this. Oh, for fuck's sake. I take one province back and they take 3. I can't afford to hold on to this. Back the hell off. In fact, you know what? Just your entire line. Cancel. What are you down there? Why are you in that army? Where's my other tank? Lost another one. Alright. You guys are fine. You guys are a mess. Why are half of you up here? Wait, what? Why am I selecting green guys? What is happening? This is annoying because it means I have to move the generals around again. Hipple. You are responsible for that. Oh no, that's Belgium. I'm responsible for that. You're responsible for that. There you go. And unfortunately, it's going to be a couple of days before you're back into position. Not much I can do about that, though. Well, you weren't green, you were purple. It's even worse. And you lot have been continually attacked. Your strength is terrible, probably because my industry is falling apart. Kind of is. Alright, what can we afford to not produce? Those. Bye-bye. Those. Bye-bye. Tanks, I think we still need. Yeah, we still need tanks. Just guns. Just need boots on the ground at this point. I still never managed to delete this. Right, you are responsible for this. Good luck. That's a bloody massive front at this point. I think I've lost Africa. They just move too bloody fast. I still don't understand why they're so quick. Unfortunately, they're now going to get supplied from North Africa, so yeah, it's over, effectively. If I can hold them here, it'll be a kind of a miracle. Because I don't think I can. Do they have air support? Not down here, they don't. There's no air bases. Yeah, that's true, I do have 2 purple armies. Let's make you pink. Didn't I have a green army? I did. Let's make you green. Ah, for fuck's sake. Hippel's been wounded. Prince Karl Mutara III of Ruda-Huiga has returned from a tour at the University of Göttingen in Lower Saxony. Rwanda gains 2 building slots. That's pretty nice. What was I doing? Hippel's wounded. How are you wounded? You're not even there! Ah! Desna. Tanks and trucks are pretty slow in jungle. Slower than infantry? Chile has joined the 3rd Internationale. They just keep on getting bigger. Honorary officers. Reichspakt has joined the... Brazil's joined the Reichspakt. Gain stability. That would be nice. Much of the law that ordinary Africans operate and face trial under is not German law, but local tribal law, arbitrated by tribal leaders and elders. Rather than trying to stamp it out and flood our limited number of acceptable judges, lawyers and jurors, Rudolf Asmus has proposed we have a team of legal experts consult with the locals to put into writing and modernise their local laws. I'm also going to say, don't bother guard that. We're going to effectively draw a line here and try to guard this section. That also means that my ships are now no longer guarding that one area. If we build any more destroyers... Yeah, we have convoys. I think I would like you to just keep on recruiting ships into that fleet, please. As and when they become available. Troops short, 20,000 guns short though. It's the guns that are the problem at the moment. This is what happens when you don't have an army for your home base. This is what happens when somebody capitulates and they have half of their territory inside your own territory. I couldn't really have defended against this even then. Not and still fight in Europe, although... That's a lot of red now. That's not good. I think that Germany is crumbling as well. 4.5 million, yes they are. We still have way more factories than they do. Losses overall is still roughly even. War of attrition is still on, but I think we are starting to lose it. And also, how the hell have you still not killed Romania? They are completely isolated out here, Austria. Come on. Oh my god, they've got all of these troops here already. How? How are they moving so quickly? Well, this sector now is just a death trap, so don't guard that. Just get out of there. Oh, what the? Okay. Factories available. More factories. I think factories are available because we lost all the factories in the east that they were building. Paraguay has capitulated. Good. Spirit of Leto Vorbeck. This comes with a movement speed buff. Yeah, it does. The most important lesson of the Weltkrieg cannot be found in any technical manual. It is exemplified in the sheer determination of General von Leto Vorbeck to continue fighting, no matter how dire the situation may have appeared. In 1916, the Entente declared the situation in Africa over. In 1919, we were still standing and still fighting. We never gave up, and we never will. I don't know. It's getting to that point. Delegation of the Argentinian Free Territory. The forces of the Frente Obrero Patagónico have triumphed decisively over Carlos's Argentina and seized the capital of Buenos Aires. With this victory, the socialists have openly proclaimed the creation of a true Argentinian Free Territory and the start of a new age of socialism in South America. Why are you attacking? Don't attack, just keep moving. Just keep frickin' moving. Leaky wound in ill. Like 5 years, and I haven't had a single person fall ill, and now everybody is. It's because we're losing, isn't it? Don't attack, just hold. All I need you to do. Okay, we seem to have held against whatever attack was happening over here. Oh, Sweden's coming back in a big way. Finland is holding, somehow. Alright, we got Letovor back. And we're about to reach our internal railway. So we're out of this really horrible region, which they are then going to have to fight through. Logistic situation should turn around at this point. It looks like they're not as aggressively attacking anymore. Breakthrough priority. I mean, that would be nice, wouldn't it? If we were actually attacking. This feels a little bit optimistic. Electronic Intelligence Project. That is pointless. I've already maxed that out. Huzzah! Our current policy of adapting and refitting outdated ships from the Kaiserreich Marine is both costly and ineffective. The ships we receive are too slow for modern vessels and are in frequent need of costly repairs. Instead of large, rusting cruisers, we should be focusing on state-of-the-art destroyers and U-boats to keep our operation costs low. Sultan Khalifa visits Singapore. Sultan Khalifa bin Harub Al Said has returned from a tour of the fortifications and harbours of Singapore and Malta. He spoke at length with his attaché for the tour, Captain Otto Schindwind. At the end of the tour, the two issued a report to the Admiralty comparing the similar situations in Singapore, Malta and Zanzibar, calling it the Singapore of Africa. The islands of Zanzibar control access to our capital city of Dar es Salaam and to the Mozambique Channel. Despite their strategic location, these islands are underdeveloped compared to the counterparts in Europe and Asia. In response to the report, the Admiralty has funded naval fortifications in Zanzibar and improvements in the harbour to serve as a primary base for the Kaiserreich Marine in the event of a war in the Indian Ocean. More building slots. Not going to say no to that. Is it worth retreating to a defensive line so you can at least build up some entrenchment? I think we're doing it now. The only place I'm a little bit unsure of is down here, but we're about to hit mountains. Like, ultimately, our defensive screen is probably going to be something like this. Maybe Dar es Salaam, that river. I think that's where we will hold, if we can hold. Although things seem to be stabilizing already. A little. Oh my god, we're down to 3 factories on guns. Oh no, you need to stay on the bottom. Looks like a lot of our industry was here. There goes German East Asia. Austria, Ukraine and Brazil are all pretty large nations still. Oh, finally you're killing Romania. Okay. That's going to allow a lot of Austrian units to turn around and go somewhere else. They're actually pushing us back in the Low Countries, I think. No, maybe not. Finland is gone. Socialist Republic of Italy took 2 states. Sardinia's gone. Communists seize power in Argentina. Thought they already had. After the socialist victory in the Argentino-Chilean War, the government seemed to be slowly settling down for the Argentinian nation. However, the result of the recent Argentinian Trade Union Congress seems to have not been satisfactory for the Comité de Unidad Sindical Claristista, which, led by the new chairman Laborio Justo, spearheaded a coup d'etat. While they faced some resistance, the fledgling government forces were unable to stop the communists, and this Congress is now fully in control of the CUSC. Whether this will put an end to the violent political disputes in Argentina or further inflame tensions in the war-weary populace, it remains to be seen. Oh, it's anarchist? Okay. Did lose 2 full tank divisions in that retreat. Manpower at least is maximised. Now I think it's just guns. We just need to dig in until we get better guns. And then maybe start trying to push back again. Ireland declared war on Northern Ireland. Okay, those units are starting to see a bit more strength. But man, I feel like these units... Yeah, these units are getting absolutely hammered. Just don't have the equipment to restore them. Is Romania finally dealt with? They still haven't capitulated, have they? No. But that will free up a lot of divisions. Also kill a lot of divisions. Nice. Fall of Bucharest. 2 decades have passed since Bucharest was occupied during the Weltkrieg, and now it has once again fallen into enemy hands. Despite the Romanian army's spirited defense, Bulgarian troops have forced their way through, and the aging forts around the city were reactivated to provide some relief to the capital, but it was of no use. The Armenian and Jewish quarters in the Uranus area are still offer resistance, the latter aided by the presence of the Metropolitanite and Arsenal Hills. Yet, with the major arteries of Calea Victoriae, Queen Elizabeta Boulevard, and Serban Vodovei captured... I don't know why I said that way instead of way, because it's clearly way. Their fall is all but certain. The residents dread what the occupation may bring, with the last one still in living memory, despite Bulgarian attempts to assuage local concerns. While Karol II still pledged to fight on, the future of Romania is uncertain. Romania's capitulated. Whew. Alright, hopefully these guys can go and bolster our ailing defences elsewhere. It looks like these units are starting to gain some strength again, which we badly need. The Königsberg Gunners. Richard Weinig becomes a general. We get some marine stuff. Oh, synthetic refinery. Cool. Aside from the lake battles using improvised steamers, Africa saw little naval action during the Weltkrieg. Its largest battle was that of the Rufiji Delta, where the SMS Königsberg was severely damaged before being scuttled. Its crew, however, fought on over land, so it is no wonder that some of our naval officers, such as Richard Weinig, possess expertise in naval infantry tactics. Chief of the Navy. Or we just save the political power for some more of these. I think I'll do that. Advanced centimetric radar. It's only 1942. It feels like 44, but it's not. We are very close to 43, however, so I think I'm going to go and double down and try to get some more industry up and running. I also don't need so much oil. I do, however, need a lot more steel because I lost my steel supplies. Unfortunately, Burma has capitulated. How is the occupation situation? It is actually generally okay. Cool. We're still able to push in, but we're no longer in just complete chaos anymore. And in fact, I think what I'm going to do is merge these two armies together into one big one and do this. Now, are you the best man for this particular job? Yes, probably. No. Hippel. I know Hippel was the man responsible for this, but I'm kind of okay switching these around. Though you're a jungle rat, you would probably be better here. And you're an improv expert now as well. You know what? No, we're going to switch you two around, which is unfortunately going to require a little bit of rejigging. Hippel, we're switching for that. Wait, wrong way around. You want Daisna, and Hippel comes here. Take you 23 days to make that switch, but so it goes. Alright, new technology. Guns? Guns. Oh man, okay. Well, I'm glad that we managed to stabilize ourselves at the very least. Now I just need to try to get over this deficit and rebuild my factories. We are building a lot of factories now, so we should be able to make up that deficit pretty quickly. Let's just industrialize the living daylights out of this region. We do have quite a few building slots. In fact, we have loads of building slots, more than I realized. Cool. Ask for Madagascar. Again, Madagascar's not occupied territory, it's their territory. Can't demand territory that's just theirs. Numtakor, thank you very much for the 12-month resubscription. Very much appreciate the ongoing support there. And 12 months, of course, is the equivalent to 1 whole year, which means you've gained those golden wings. Urkus, Volktun, Morbut, Dazeth. Thank you very much for the follows. Dartubalaziz. Sorry. Dart Abdulaziz. Georgie. Rm. Villander. Thank you very much for the follows. Lancelol0 wants me to drink some tea. And so does Bubo wants me to drink some tea. What happened to the motorized? Still here. They've just taken a bit of a pasting recently. Anyway, that is unfortunately where I'm going to have to call this stream, so I hope you've been enjoying this. Man, I must admit, about 2 hours into this, I was thinking, maybe I should start a new campaign. This one has kind of lost its interest. And then this happened. And it's still only 1942. So we have to turn this one around. I by no means think this is over, but it's a dodgy situation for sure. So if you have enjoyed this, then be like Broder Olaf MTG and hit that follow button to get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you're really enjoying this and you would like to support the channel and everything that I do, then please do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. If you would like to support the channel in other ways, check out the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do also have a Discord, which you can find at the Discord link, which I'm sure will be appearing into chat in just a moment. If you have... What else was I say? Oh yes, if you wish to see some Total War Warhammer 3, then don't panic, I'll be back again 1 hour from now to play some Total War Warhammer 3. That is probably going to be continuing the Miao Ying campaign, because the campaign embargo limit has now been extended to 75 turns, and if I remember correctly, we were on turn 45, which was very close to the 50, which was the previous cutoff. And now things are getting interesting, because we are starting to move into the realms of Chaos, which unlocks some of the new mechanics, which are new with Warhammer 3. And you haven't actually seen yet. Cool. Anyway, that's all for me for now. We're going to go and raid somebody. Let's go and see who is live. But as I said, I will be back again 10 PM this evening for some Warhammer 3. And I do hope you'll come join me for that. Right, who's live? Who's on? Big Schmokes is playing some Hearts of Iron. Let's go and raid him. He was one of my fellow commentators in the Total War, not Total War, Hearts of Iron, Kaiserreich Weekly Tournament that happened a couple of months ago. So head on over there. He's an excellent guy. So hit him up with the Viking raid just like that. Or if you're a subscriber and can bring the long ships, then bring those along instead. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I will see you all next time. Until then, goodbye.